YouTube, what is going on? Back in my latest video, back in the installment of Speculation Saturday. So I'm going to talk about some pops today I think are going to go up in value over time. All pretty good picks. I'll give you my reasons on why I think they're going to go up in value from where they are today and will be future grails. So let's get right into it and see my thoughts. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Asking around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So if it's your first time tuning into this segment, I like to try to do every Saturday, talk about the financial side of Funko Pops, what's different topics I find interesting, or pops I think are going to go up in value over time, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So before we get into today's picks, if you're interested in getting anything from today's video, there is a link in the description box below where you can get $15 off your first order via Whatnot. It's where I buy all my Funko Pops, and if you're looking to start using the platform today, $15 off your first order will get you most of these pops I'm going to talk about today. So definitely a cool place to check out if you're looking to add to your Funko collection. Alright guys, so the first pops I want to talk about all go together. There's three pops I want to talk about, and they all coincide with the World Cup that's going on right now. And those three pops are Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe. So they are all teammates from PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. These three pops are probably three of the best pops to get right now to coincide with the World Cup. One, Messi is probably the greatest soccer player of all time. I don't think there's any dispute between him and Ronaldo probably, but Messi definitely gets most of the votes for greatest soccer player of all time. As of filming this, Argentina is still in the World Cup contention. They, I guess, play, probably by the time this video's up, they would have either won or lost their game against Mexico. And you know, Messi, no matter where this World Cup shakes, is going to go down as one of the best soccer players of all time. And this is the first pop for him. There is no other pop for him with Barcelona. It's just the PSG one. And this most likely will be the last Funko Pop they make while he's still playing. I don't see them making another PSG one. And you know, Messi's getting up there in age. I think he's 36 or 37. So this will probably be the last one, and who knows if they'll make another one moving forward. If this ends up being the last Messi or the only Messi pop they make, it's definitely one you're going to want to have in your collection. Same goes for Neymar. This is the only Neymar pop so far. The Funko app or pop price guide price probably says something very low. It's starting to creep up there a little bit in value, but you can still find some good deals for this one, and also probably still in the stores at your local sports shops may have this Neymar pop. Definitely one to pick up. Again, he's probably going to play for a little longer. It's kind of surprising how Funko didn't release any pops for the World Cup. They probably were delayed with the shipping issues they've been having that I've been talking about in other videos, but Neymar, this is the only one right now, still a pretty good one to pick up. And Mbappe is also a good one to pick up. I think all the ones in their blue jerseys, which are their home team colors, are the ones to pick up. Mbappe has 3 jerseys. There's a red one, a white one, and a blue one. I would stick with the blue one. None of these are vaulted yet, so there is always a potential for them to keep making more, but I don't see them doing so for at least Neymar and Mbappe for this version, just because there are probably enough of them right now, and they may make another one in the future. Messi, I could see them stopping production, and this may be the only Messi pop unless they make a Barcelona one in the future. So all 3 of them are good ones to pick up. Neymar with Brazil and Mbappe with France have a good chance to win the World Cup, which would make these pops go up even higher. And no matter where it shakes out, these 3 are going to be down as soccer legends and will be good pops for the future. Alright guys, so I know not so many people are in the soccer, so that's not your thing. I do have another line I think is a good one to pick up. It's very undervalued right now, and I've seen this kind of thing happen in the past. That kind of hopefully replicates itself and happens again in the future. And that line to pick up is the Seinfeld line. So the Seinfeld line, for whatever reason, which was kind of surprising to me, didn't sell as well as I thought it would. Those pops were widely available. They didn't really sell out quickly, and they were sitting on shelves for a long time, to the point I think some are still on sale right now. Now I think it's a good time to pick up these Seinfeld pops on sale, on clearance, because I think the way they sold, I don't see Funko making any more of them for the future. This may be the only time they make a line of Seinfeld pops. Seinfeld's an extremely popular show. I think over time these Pops will get into the hands of collectors and the value will start creeping up slowly over time. It kind of reminds me like the Friends line, where the Friends line has gone up in value for the first line, and also I think some of the second line has gone up as well. Whereas Friends, I think, sold better. They probably weren't as mass produced, but Seinfeld being such a popular show, I think over time these will become future grails. Things like this, was it Yev Kassem or Soup Nazi, I think are good pickups because it was a harder, or it's harder to reproduce these with the t-shirt and the, the packaging for it. These, for the most part, I don't see them anymore at Walmart. I'm pretty sure that, what's out there has pretty much sold out at this point. Definitely a cool pickup. Also the other store exclusives like the Jerry, this is I think it's a Target exclusive. I think there's a Kramer that's a Funko Shop exclusive, are good ones to pick up as well. In general, I think this line is going to age very well. The more people that get it into their collection, the more people that come into the hobby, I think are going to be of the age that watch Seinfeld. And just in general, it's a classic sitcom, and I think these Pops will have some value later on and be future grails. Alright guys, and last but not least, another Pop that's not vaulted yet, but I think is going to probably be vaulted whenever Funko starts doing that again in their app, and I think this one actually may end up being a diamond in the rough, and that is Dragonite, the Pokemon. So, Pokemon has kind of given us a formula for how they have worked with Funko, where they come out with the common Pop, they come out with the diamond, the flocked, the glow in the dark, and whatever other variants Funko's, Blacklight maybe, Funko wants to do at the time. But so far, Dragonite has not had that treatment done to it. I don't think it had a 10-inch one, correct me if I'm wrong, but so far it's only the common version. Sometimes they do 10 inches for some Pops and they kind of stop doing it, but I think Dragonite has been the one Pop that has not gotten much treatment at all. It's just the common, if I'm correct. Even if there is a 10-inch, this still holds true, that there are no other variants. Dragonite's an extremely popular Pokemon. People who, were around for the beginning, for the first 150, and people who are new into the Pokemon hobby still like Dragonite. I can definitely see this Pop being worth some money in the future. It's already more than retail now without being vaulted, and that normally translates well in the future when Pops are above retail and still available. Those Pops tend to be the first in the line to go up more quickly in the future. If there are no other variants for Dragonite, this could be the only one that people are going to be able to collect. I do think a lot of these Pokemon Pops are going to have long-term value attached to them, because I think they transcend the Funko hobby into the Pokemon hobby, where people like to collect anything from the Pokemon they enjoy. Dragonite being a popular Pokemon, this is going to be a popular collectible moving forward if it's the only option available. I do think this is one to pick up. I think it's going for like 15 bucks. You can find it for a little bit above retail. It's not really too much above it at this point, but in the future, if this Pop gets vaulted, I think it's going to skyrocket in value, be the first Pokemon common to be a grail, or an expensive Pop, compared to the ones in its own line. So I think, all the other Pops, like there's Rattata, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Caterpie, that I don't think are going to get the same treatment as far as different variants, but they're not as popular as Dragonite. So I think Dragonite may end up being the star from this Pokemon line that becomes the diamond in the rough. So those are the Pops I think you guys should pick up and add to your collection. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about these picks, and if you have any picks of your own that you think I should suggest, I will always give you guys credit for your suggestions you give me. So thanks as always for watching. I do appreciate your support. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. Check me out on my second channel at Savage Breaks, where I do Pokemon, sport cards, and comic books. And also check me out on my Instagram at ThePopSavage. You can stay connected there as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. Till next time, see you later.